Okay, currently my laptop's still saying it's going live, but considering how my laptop is, it could be that it is live and it's just going slow. Yeah, yeah, it is. It says 23 minutes or 23 seconds in the ending. But anyway, so I know nobody's here just now, but for those who watch it after the fact, then they'll end up wondering, oh, what's XWP returning? What? But yeah, XWP will be coming back, and yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy for XWP to return. I see that apparently a couple people joining the stream. I don't know much about how streaming works on YouTube because I've never done it before. I've done the premieres before, but I've not done the streaming before. Yeah. Oh snap. Yeah. Yeah. So XWP will be returning. I'll wait a couple seconds to see if anybody else is gonna join join the stream, join the chat. But before I go into XWP's return and stuff like that. Well, there's more wikis to edit, let's just say that. More wikis for you to edit, big man. I guess I'll start now because the thing is, the people who are gonna end up coming in and just watching as a video will just be like, "Go ahead, talk about it, talk about it." I'll probably fast forward this bit. So yeah, XWP returning. Uh, First of all, this will be a little bit before XWP return. What it'll be is I'll be helping out with ECCW WrestleMania. I say I'll keep helping. I'll help out with it, but it's taken a while for me to just actually help out with it. But after I finish helping out with ECCW WrestleMania, I will go ahead and return with XWP. I'll have XWP return, and there'll be a lot of changes going on with it. Um, I I'll go ahead and go through the changes right now because yeah, there's a lot to go through. I'm not sure how long it'll take to go through the changes, but first of all, NXT no more. NXT will be gone. It's just going to be Raw and SmackDown. There will be free agents from NXT that'll find their brand eventually. I won't actually be able to see the chat just now because I've got the a note thing set up on my laptop to just to go over what sort of stuff will be in this XWP return. So yeah, NXT's over, just Raw and SmackDown. The championships will all be staying, and they'll be staying on the same brands as they were before my return, but before XWP, like one night stand time period. That like, the championships that were on Raw and SmackDown, they'll be staying there. So XWP Championship and World Heavyweight Championship, that's staying. Angel Alexander and Adam Alexander obviously still champions. Annie Payne, Intercontinental Champion, stays on SmackDown. Sterling Brad, the US Champion, stays on Raw. The XWP Tag Titles, Team Bring It, that is a floating championship. It'll stay a floating championship. The Cruiserweight Championship, Raw Championship there. Hardcore Championship, a SmackDown Championship. Vix currently holds that. And then we go to the new championships that are going to be in XWP now that NXT is no more. I didn't want Undershock's big win at One Night Stand to be for no reason, like no follow up whatsoever. So the NXT World Title lineage is over. Undershock's the final champion, but he will be the first ever next gen champion. So the next gen title will follow a similar rule to I think it's the XWF Internet Championship. Let's check the chat because Wigman will be able to confirm if this is the case. The XWF Internet title, is that the one with the defense rule where after you defend it a certain amount of times, then you get a shot at the world title? I am correct about that. That's the XWF Internet title ruling, right? Yes. So the Next Gen Championship will be similar to that. Undershock is the current champion as a result of his NXT World Title win. He's the last NXT World Champion, first Next Gen Champion, and at the moment I'm thinking 5 defenses and then a World Title shot, but that might be a little low, so that might be changed. It depending on what, depending on circumstances. If I see that it's a bit of a low number, then I'll just boost it up to 10. Undershock's reign will determine whether or not it's quick or not. But then again, it could say, oh, Undershock gets a lesser amount of defenses, needs to have a lesser amount of defenses because he was the last NXT World Champion or something. I can figure out a way to, in kayfabe, to explain that. The other new championship is the XWP Women's Championship. In a way, it replaces the NXT Women's Championship, but in a way, not really, because Shannon Ocarina is not going to be the reigning Women's Champion, because a couple months after, I'm not sure specifically when, but DJ Hero, Dalton didn't want DJ Hero or Shannon Ocarina in XWP, so no point starting this new championship and then giving Shannon Ocarina the title only for her to lose and then never be heard from an XWP again. So XWP Women's Championship is vacant, and I'll be crowning the Women's Champion. And this will be probably on Raw. I see on the notes it said SmackDown, but it might be Raw. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. That'll be something I'll think about in the months to come. But now we'll go on to the rosters, and I saw that Wigman said something about budget cuts. Are you ready for them? Budget cuts. In this case being, let's just say the reasons, but budget cuts. The Raw roster, these ones are confirmed for Raw, but like I said, there's free agents now from NXT, and there will be new callers added to the roster as well. It won't be over 100 or however many I had on the XWP roster like before. I haven't checked the XWP wiki in a bit, so I don't know how many people it actually is that's currently on the roster. But confirmed for the Raw roster, and there are a couple switches from what it was for Abigail and Quincy DeMont. They were on SmackDown beforehand. They'll be on Raw now. The other people that are on Raw confirmed: Angel Alexander, CM Puma, Creep E, Curtis Dunn, Francois, Jacob Cass, Jesse Rage, Lula, Mark Gunn, Mr. Macho, Quincy DeMont, Rocher, Seth Turner, Sean Sokolov, Stunning Brad, Victor X, and Zachary Welsh. Then the SmackDown roster confirmed for SmackDown is Adam Alexander, Alex Silver, Alias, Anthony Payne, Arrow, Cycloper, Doggy Dog, Jackson Montgomery, Jacob Steele, Jake Naver, Jason Silver, Matty Khan, Mario, Mike House, Rocky Crippler, Sean Avery, Shadow, and Vix. So all the other ones that were on Raw or SmackDown, they're released. They're gone out of XWP. So now we'll move on to the NXT guys that I'm bringing over from NXT. Bringing over from NXT to a Raw or SmackDown. Of course, Undershock is one of them. He's the Next Gen Champion. These ones currently do not have a brand specifically in my mind for them to be on. Or do they? Maybe I've booked stuff and I'm just saying it to make it a surprise. Who knows? I know. But free agents on NXT roster, from the NXT roster going to Raw, SmackDown. Antho and Jay Samoa, that's a bit of a different story. But they'll be having a match on the first XWP return show because I just want to finish off their storyline where Jay Samoa retired Antho. I just wanted to finish off the story. Antho comes back from the injury and faces Jay Samoa, and then after that, Jay Samoa will be gone. After that, and Antho will be gone as well. Both of them will be gone after that match. But the ones that will actually be staying after the return show and will be moving to Raw or SmackDown: Adrian Styles, Brent Burnett, Duke Zinda, the High Voltage, so Jason Slater and Nate Slater, Josh Silver, don't know why I said Silva, Josh Silver, Muhammad Khan, Sean the Saint, Tank, Tech, TJX, and Undershock. And the female roster, everyone else, every other male NXT wrestlers are released. Female roster: Amy Fox, Ashley Punk, Brooke Danger, Dawn Carr, Karma, Kat, Sasha Fierce, and Topanga Black. I think there was only 2 others. So the Shamrock Arena, I think Moira, I think that's the other name. They're both gone. And then the regular free agents, the ones that were already confirmed as free agents on the XWP Wiki. Me, Dice, who recently got I say recently, it was like January, no, it would have been December, I believe, that the unsanctioned match happened. But Dice, Sean, and The Undertaker. I know people don't like real life wrestlers in call shows anymore, but Undertaker's staying for however long I feel like he should stay, because eventually that story will end. So yeah, the regular free agents: me, Dice, Sean, Undertaker. Dice will find a brand. Me, Sean, and The Undertaker will just be like floating around wherever I need him. Of course, Sean will end up having like the random, but no, we're not random, but like random appearances, but building to a big match. And then Undertaker, usually WrestleMania season for him. And the new cause going into XWP, this is mainly from not mainly, this is some of the calls that were in my YouTube Universe mode that I was doing for a few months. That'll probably end up still continuing, but I decided to have some of them also in XWP. The people that are moving from that to XWP: Krath, Martin Lee, Joshua, Jason Ramirez, and Nisbet. And that's the entire roster. Everybody else, everyone I've not mentioned, are released. They're gone from XWP. And I think that's basically it roster-wise and like title-wise. I think that is it. The return show will be sometime after ECCW WrestleMania, because I'll be helping out with that. After ECCW WrestleMania, I will definitely post basically maybe a day after the match card for the return show, and then that'll be after that, starting a brand new season. Season 4 ended prematurely, and it's season 5 now. So I think that's basically all I need to say. And obviously, more people will be seeing this as a video, because the only reason it's a live stream is because I couldn't get the webcam thing to record a video. So that's the reason I'm experimenting with a live stream. But yeah, that's it for this live stream. Just 14 minutes. Good. It's fine. So yeah, XWP is back. Did it end? There we go.